100 years and growing. The LaGrange-Troup County Chamber of Commerce has been making a difference in the business of our community for more than a century. Our story is one of families who established businesses in the early 20th century that still stand today, of men and women who went off to war and came back home to build their families' dreams. It is a story of leaders and innovators, people who bring their energy to the table to create the Chamber's character, shape our quality of life, and prepare us to face tomorrow's challenges. This is your story. In the early 1900s, the Model T was driving alongside horse and carriage. There was no income tax, and the world was preparing for the Great War. The three cities of Troup County, Hogansville to the north, West Point to the south, and LaGrange as the central county seat, boasted every possible business needed at the time. Railways brought goods and people into the city, and thriving communities began to grow. Cotton was king. Troup County became a textile center, and an entrepreneurial spirit became woven into the fabric of who we are. This can-do attitude led local leaders to found the LaGrange Chamber of Commerce in 1911, with W.A. Reeves elected as the organization's president.
My grandfather, who was one of the founding members of the Chamber in 1911, really entered the business field at a time when the town was really beginning to sort of coalesce and commerce was actually beginning to pick up. The Chamber has served, I know for me, as a focal point for commerce, especially small business people, to come together and begin to address the issues that affect small business people. That was true then, and it's just as true today.
As the country faced the Great Depression, the Chamber was rejuvenated under the leadership of Pete Redding, and a women's division was established. Agriculture remained a central focus of the 1930s and 1940s. The Chamber led efforts to preserve the conservation camp at West Point in order to create jobs. A committee was established to recruit new business to the area. One raised funds to create Camp Viola, a summer camp for children. And another was formed to obtain a highway to connect Roanoke, LaGrange, Mountville, and Greenville. The Chamber became a symbol of permanence where leaders could join forces with a deep commitment to make our community work. By 1948, the Chamber had grown to 340 members and had active, engaged committees. It was in this year that the Chamber proposed a plan to consolidate all the charitable campaigns for funds into one organization called the Community Chest. This became the present-day United Way of West Georgia. Through the efforts of the Chamber's airport and transportation committees, Southern Airways established air service to LaGrange from Atlanta. The Highway Committee was active in enticing more tourists to the area via US 27, creating an economic engine that remains at the forefront of the Chamber's focus. As early as 1959, the Chamber was involved with efforts to create Highway I-85, connecting LaGrange to Atlanta. The Chattahoochee River project that eventually created the West Point Dam and Lake got underway, and today brings more than 2.5 million visitors each year to the lake. Our residents and tourists enjoy all kinds of fun.
The lake is just another asset for LaGrange. It's about 26,000 acres. It offers recreation, electric generating power. It's a place to have fun, to go and relax with your family, and it doesn't cost anything.
1962 was a landmark year for the Chamber when the Callaway Foundation agreed to remodel the Pure Oil Station at the intersection of Bull and Main Streets for a new Chamber headquarters. The 1960s and 70s were decades of economic recruitment. From the groundwork to build the first industrial park, to the 1966 founding of Troup Tech, now West Georgia Technical College, the Chamber took an active role in ensuring employers had a qualified workforce.
Our main thrust in industrial development started about 10 years ago. We came to the conclusion that 500 or 600 kids were graduating from high school each year and no place to work. Half of them were leaving town. The other half couldn't find the proper jobs, and we felt we had to do something.
Today, the Chamber remains at the forefront of workforce development. including leading efforts to make Troup County, Georgia work-ready certified in 2010. Our founding fathers knew that our community could not survive without a diversified economic base.
15 years ago, we determined that we were going to try to expand our then existing industry. And I hope that the visitors in LaGrange today will have a chance just to see the other plants in the industrial park, the results of our efforts for diversity in this field. But now LaGrange gets into the missile program. And how much more diversity can you get from that than what we were 15 years ago?
From cotton bales to carpet, from missiles to cars, the job opportunities in our region continue to evolve. However, small businesses remain at the heart of the Chamber's mission and membership.
Well, you know that 90% of all jobs are created by businesses with less than 50 employees. So I think the small businesses are the backbone of our community, and it's important that they stay involved in the Chamber, not only to network, but to be able to market our community together, but also to help create more small businesses, because as I said, that's where most of the jobs come from. So the Chamber is the marketing arm for the small businesses in our community, so I think they need to remain involved.
From sole proprietorships to multinational corporations, creating a county where residents have access to education, state-of-the-art technology, navigable transportation and infrastructure, top-quality health care, and world-renowned visual and performing arts. We are a community with a steadfast resolve to create a future of opportunity for our children, receiving the designation of one of America's 100 best communities for young people.
Our greatest resources are our members, those men and women who exemplify our Founding Fathers' spirit of independence and entrepreneurship. So long as our membership maintains a collective will to drive our diverse economy, to foster new ideas, to leverage our strengths and overcome our challenges, the potential of Troup County is unlimited. It's up to us. Join us in celebrating 100 years of the LaGrange-Troup County Chamber of Commerce and in creating the next century of opportunity.